Good morning, everybody. You're listening to The Voice. Come on, dig me now. One and only Steve Harvey. Got a radio show. I've been saying it like that since I got it, too. All right. Got a good one for you today. The other day, I was talking to you about the most effective weapon available to us as human beings, I think, is prayer. I think prayer helps us in so many ways. But right now, what I want to do is I want to show you how prayer pays off. I want to show you what good it can do for you. Even me, I use it every day. And the days I don't use it, I feel it. The days that I go, without talking to him as much, I notice it. I feel it. I feel a certain kind of way. That doubt starts slipping in again. That uneasy feeling of uncertainty slips in again. That wondering what I'm going to do starts slipping in again. It happens to me. It happens to everybody, man, I think. I really, really do. If people would just keep it real with each other, stop being this Christian, this Superman, because you ain't. You ain't. There's a scripture that says there's none perfect. No, not one. That's everybody. That cover all of us, don't it? So sometimes I think we're a little too hard on each other with that too, seeing as how we not perfect. We immediately want to just, oh man, you just want to kill when we find somebody do something wrong, especially if it go public. Everything go public now called social media. But anyway, I just want to talk to you about how prayer pays off. It's called the ROI in money. People got money, call it ROI, so return on investment. People are always looking for a return on investment. Nobody in business really gives you money without understanding the return on investment. They don't even give monies to charities unless they think it can do something with the bottom line. A lot of companies work like that. I found that out myself. Sad, but it is true. So since everything is expected to work on a return on investment, I assume because we're human beings. So since we're all human beings, whether you're in business or not, you're still in the business of living. I think when you pray, you should expect a return on your investment. You talk to him. You spent time opening up to him. You bowed your head to him. You humbled yourself. You got on your knees. But really we talking God here. So really what you doing ain't really about nothing, be honest with you. The little bit that you do on his behalf, it just pales in comparison with what he does. But let's just say you want to call yourself invested. Well, let me show you how it pays off. Because for me, this is for me now. Prayer pays off in different ways. That's what I had to learn. See, I was praying, but I was asking him specifically for what I wanted. I had the audacity, though, to turn around and tell him how to do what I wanted. That's amazing, man. I can't tell you how many blessings I blocked coming my way by putting my faith in what I said I wanted and how I wanted him to do it. I want you to give me this. I want that person to go away. I want this person to accept everything you say. Then I want to go over here and I want this deal to happen like this. And I want that person to just step aside and let me through. And then I had it mapped out. God must have been chuckling really hard. He had to be going, boy, I made you to be funny, but boy, you funny now. So you're going to tell me how to do it. And you've all heard this right here. If you want to make God laugh, tell him your plan. Well, that's what I did. And that's how we pray a lot of times. We pray. And we pray in the prayer, we're telling him how to work it out. Well, here's the deal. This is what I've learned. Prayer pays off in different ways. There's a different return of my investment when I pray. See, sometimes when I'm praying for something, a situation to dissolve itself or go away, sometimes I get courage out of the prayer. Prayer provides me courage. That's just to go on and look at it, I guess. Face it. Then sometimes when I'm praying about a situation, sometimes prayer gives me hanging power. Sometimes, man, I look up and I'm just handling it better. Sometimes prayer gives you laugh it off power. Sometimes, man, you just got to laugh it off. Whatever, man. You tripping. Do you know what that is if you could do that? You know, sometimes it gives you a show of strength, power. Sometimes prayer allows you to have the appearance that you got it all together. Nobody got to know the whirlwind, the tornado, the hurricane that's swirling in your life. You standing over there like the eye of the hurricane. And it's all swirling around you, but you standing there like the eye. You just as calm. That's what prayer does. So when you pray, man, it builds up a lot of things in you. You know what it's done for me? Prayer has built up character in me. It's made me have more character because I'm able to stand stronger on the things I say because I've been praying, because I've been asking God for all of those return of investments. I've been asking God for courage. I've been asking God for hanging in that power. I've been asking him to give me the power to walk away. I've asked him to give me ignored power. I've asked him to help me laugh it off. I've asked him to show me strength. But you know what I was doing? I was really praying, not really for them things, be real with you. I was asking him to help me. Lord, help me. You ever done that? You ever asked God for help and then all of a sudden a list of these things show up? See, sometimes how you want the problem to be solved ain't the best way. There's a lesson to be learned when we make mistakes. And sometimes you got to stay in that fire and you got to learn that lesson. But guess what, though? When you come out of it, you're going to be better for it. You're going to know more about it. Come on, y'all, pray. He's solid. His word is true. It lasts forever. He do what he say he going to do now. All day, all night, 24/7. He do it all day, all night, and then some more. His word don't ever change. It's true. It works for me. It worked for you. It worked for Jakes. It worked for Osteen. It worked for Kirk Franklin. It worked for Paula White. It worked for Billy Graham. It worked for Mother Teresa. It worked for Gandhi. It worked for princes, Arabs. It worked, man. It worked for you. What you waiting for? Why don't you put prayer in your game? Watch what happened to you. You sitting in that jail cell and you struggling with it and they telling you blood in, blood out, you can't get in. That's foolishness, man. What you mean? God can get you out of anything. Look, man, if you done read your Bible, he done got some people out some sticky situations. I don't know what you talking about. If Daniel was in the lion's den and Jonah was in the belly of the whale, what you talking about? Where you at? You just sitting in a cell with some dudes around you talking about what they gonna do. Man, you got to be real. God can't nothing do nothing. Can't nobody do nothing to you. God won't give you the strength to handle. Prayer changes things, man.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Between April 1971 and September 1972, 6 young black girls were snatched off the streets in Washington, D.C. It took 4 murders before the police finally realized that one person was responsible.
I will admit the others when you catch me, if you can. Signed, Freeway Phantom.
This child was laying on the side of the road. It appeared that she was probably either dragged out of the car or thrown out of the car.
The person said, I murdered your daughter.
The killer believed that he may have been seen by the mother.
Did my mother see me?
That guy he's out of sync with even the worst people.
I thought that they would catch him. I thought it was just a matter of time.
Is it possible that the killer is still alive?
Listen to Freeway Phantom on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
The horns would be blowing right now. It would be to the tune of dun, 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 dun. That's what it would do. But we don't have horns, and I don't feel like being a horn. This is the Steve Harvey Morning Show. We're starting this morning show with, I've decided to start it with, what do you call it? When you disagree with yourself, when you have conflicting remarks or contrary statements. Like, good morning, everybody. Well, what's good about it? Right there. How's it going over there? It ain't.
Yeah.
So what you got going on today? Man, I just can't get nothing cracking my way. If you start your day like that, you start your day the wrong way. Here's a suggestion. How about this right here? How you feeling today? I feel absolutely wonderful, man. What you got going on today? I'm blessed and highly favored. Whatever God show me up with today, I'm going to handle it and love it and appreciate it. Hey, man, what's going on with you? Everything. I expect nothing but goodness and grace today. That's how you start your day. I'm not talking about I woke up on the wrong side of the bed. No, you ain't. As long as you get up, either side of that bed is just fine. Problem is the morning that you don't get out that bed. That's the problem. The problem is not which side of the bed. The problem is you don't get out the bed. I'm grateful today. I got up on the right side. Because whatever side I got up on, that's the side I'm on. And it's pretty good to me. Now, that's how we starting the show today. Shirley Strawberry, Carla Farrell, Mouth of the South, Junior, Legend of Nephew Tommy. Junior, what's going on?
Let me tell you something, Uncle. I'm telling you, did anybody have a chance to rap a phone number? Do anybody? Chance to rapper.
I can get it.
Get it now. Everybody need it. Get it, because what he did down in Jamaica has fell up in my home. My wife saw the video. I was praying last night, and she saw the video, tapped me and said, let me catch you grinding on somebody like that. See, I need to know where Chance at right now, because he got to go home. He got to take his ass straight home right now, because it's affected my house now. I ain't even do nothing. I wasn't grinding on no damn body. Yeah. But now I'm in trouble for what Chance doing. Hell no, call Chance right now. She said, if I catch you talking to women. So I'm at the store yesterday not saying nothing. Cause the lady at the cash register was up there. I can't say nothing. I can't be around women no more. See, I ain't supposed to be at work cause Carl and Shirley here. I can't do that. Right. Yeah, all cause of Chance. You gonna fake my, I just got married. He been married. He should know better. I'm 7 months. I know I can't do that. Don't do this for me. I need somebody to go get Chance right now. He not doing all this, can't be having threats in my house for somebody else did. Nah.
But let me help you understand something. Chance ass in trouble though.
Okay, what
Chance's little ass took a chance and it wasn't the right one.
Yeah, cause I'm getting affected. See,
Chance's new name is gonna be Tried Again.
That's what we talking about. I can't believe she mad at me.
His new hat gonna have a 0 on it. So he ain't got no more chances to do that right there. He done used up his strike 3. Yeah, that's strike 3, homie. You got a 0 on your hat now because you ain't got no more chance. He done been in his last carnival.
No, not doing this.
All right, Junior. Hopefully you'll work that out. Coming up at 32 minutes after the hour, we'll hear from the nephew as he runs that prank back right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is time now to run that prank back with the nephew. Hey, nephew, what you got?
I was stupid yesterday. I'm going to be stupid today. This right here is you hit my car. What?
Hey, man, do me a favor. Could you just do the pranks, man? Please stop announcing this stupidity. It's just
surprise.
You hit my car. You hit my car.
Yeah, just do that. We already know what's coming. The pride you take in being stupid, though.
And what's wrong with that? What? Play it, cat. Just play it.
So you wait there and have ramen noodles all over the place. Hello?
I'm trying to speak to Adele.
This is she.
Do you live in apartment number 78?
That depends on who asking.
My name is Herman Wells. I live in building 3, apartment 105. Do you live in apartment number 78?
What you want with where I live?
Look, ma'am, do you drive a Camry, a Toyota Camry, a light blue one?
Yes.
All right. Your next door neighbor then told me that you ran into my car. I got a Benz, a black one, a 2005 C240. Now, I got light blue scratches on my...
Wait. My neighbor told you what?
Your neighbor, matter of fact, his name is Brian Kendall.
You mean the cross-eyed that live across the hall?
The what?
The cross-eyed that live across the hall told you what?
Man, listen. All I know is he say he live in apartment 80. He live next door to you. You live in a supposedly apartment 78 right here in Cambridge Court Apartments. Now, all I'm saying is he told me your car which is the light blue car, backed into my car. Now, I ain't trying to create no problem, but somebody got to fix my car. Now, I got light blue scratches on my Benz.
Last I checked, my light blue Camry wasn't the only light blue Camry they made.
Ma'am, you the only light blue car in the parking lot. Ain't no even
I'm the only light blue car in the parking lot right now. I ain't gonna say I've been the only light blue car in the damn parking lot.
Ma'am, I'm not.
Look, and I'm in the middle of watching TV. What can I do for you?
What you mean, what can you do for me? You didn't hit my car.
I ain't touched your damn car. If you got some cameras out in this parking lot that saw me hit your car?
No, I don't have no cameras, but at least...
Well, then, I believe this conversation is over. And I don't give a damn what the cross-eyed man across the hall told you.
Look, let me tell you something. You didn't hit my car. Now you gonna sit up and act like you ain't...
Hold on, player. Is you yelling at me?
I'm not yelling at you, but you didn't hit my car. You the only light...
touch your damn
Ma'am,
car.
you the only light blue car in the parking lot.
I'm the only light blue car in the parking lot now. And as a matter of fact, my car ain't even in the parking lot. My sister borrowed my car to go to the store.
Well, is it possible that your sister is the one that hit my car?
No. Nah, what?
Okay, is your sister... When is she coming back? Maybe she hit my car and didn't tell you she hit my car.
No, she ain't hit your car. She ain't hit your car because she would have told me she hit your goddamn car. Look, I said ain't nobody hit your damn car. My car ain't got no damn scratches on it.
What you ain't gonna be doing is sitting here cussing at me, though.
Then I don't give a what kind of scratches you got on your car, but I can't do a damn thing about it. And even if you did, let me just be clear. I ain't got no insurance, no way. So I can't do nothing for you.
Wait a minute. Let me tell you something.
You ain't got to tell me You ain't got to tell me a thing. And as far as I'm concerned, this conversation is over.
Wait a minute. Let me ask you. Heifer hung up. Call her back.
Mister, you act like I ain't got
you
call
gonna pay for these scratches on my car. I got $3,500 worth of scratches on my car.
I don't give a about no. You had them scratches on your car already. And you ain't finna use me as no an excuse to get you no new paint.
I ain't had no scratches already on my car.
Oh, yeah, you had them. Oh, yeah, you had them.
No, I did
that's
not.
What I'm going to tell the insurance adjuster if he come over here. Nah, because you going to be using your insurance. I done already told you I ain't got none.
Look, lady, don't make me come over to your apartment number 78.
I'm standing in the door. I'm on my way to the door now. I'm standing in the door. Come on. Come on.
Look, I got $3,500 worth of scratches on my car that you need to pay for. You the only light blue.
Ain't even worth $3,500. So you already doing better than me.
What?
What? Look, I done already told you. I'm tired of talking to you. I'm watching TV, and you ain't got else to talk to me about.
I need to talk to you about this car. Lady, listen.
Your car.
I got 35.
I didn't touch your car. My car ain't bumped up against your car. I ain't even parked next to no BMWs lately.
It's a Benz.
What the hell ever?
It's a Benz C240, a black.
I don't give a damn if it's a Benz 777. I can't help you.
They don't make a 770.
I don't give a damn.
Lady, look, you know what? Can I say something to you?
No, you can't say a You know what you can say to me? You can say bye.
I just want to say one more thing to you.
One more thing. I'm going to give you one more thing. Go ahead on.
All I want to say is, this nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show, your sister Robin out of D.C. put me up to...
Oh, that gonna make me... You know what? I don't even have y'all show. I listen to the show on the internet. And this you wait till I talk to her.
All right, Mr. Dale, but listen, before you go, can you tell me, what is the baddest radio show in the land?
The Steve Harvey Morning Show. All right, nephew Tommy.
You knew you didn't run into nobody,
I knew damn well I ain't hit nobody, because I be trying to park my stuff out there, park, so won't nobody hit me, you know?
All right.
Bye.
Okay,
yes.
so...
yes, you was. Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
All right.
Then
Praise and prank worship.
Every day.
Praise and prank worship. Let's get it.
Yes.
What?
Man, yes, you was. Was you stupid? Yes.
And was it excitingly
stupid? Did you do that damn thing? Yes.
Yeah.
Come on, Steve. Come on.
Did y'all hear me? Yes, sir.
Yes. Give your nephew some love.
Man, please, Junior, you got anything you want to say?
Man, I'll tell you something, man. You was the best, stupidest I've ever heard. I'm telling you, that's you. That's you.
Wow. Stupidity.
Stupidity.
Yeah.
There you go.
Thank you.
Who you talking about, Tommy?
All right.
Oh, smart dude.
Coming up next, it is Ask the CLO, our Chief Love Officer, Steve Harvey, in the building.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour, you won't believe who's joining us to say hello today and help us kick off the weekend. It is the one and only J. Anthony Brown, family member J. Anthony Brown.
All right, Jay.
His hit show, Assisted Living, is currently in its 5th season, and we'll see what else he's been up to. I'm sure a lot. That's at the top of the hour, but right now it is time to ask the CLO, Chief Love Officer Steve Harvey, in the building. Tammy in Slidell says, I'm 40 and my boyfriend is 28 years old. We're teachers at the same school, but no one knows we're dating, so he flirts with other females at the job so people won't suspect anything. Is he just flirting, or is he sleeping with those ladies too?
I think it's a hell of a cover.
Boy, that's a great one.
I think it's hell of a cover. Oh, I think it's a hell of a cover. Mm-hmm. That boy right there, boy, that's slick right there.
I do this for us.
Yeah. Get your approval.
I'm just doing this so nobody be on to us, so we can keep our thing wrapped up tight. We keep saran wrap on this thing we got. Just listen to me. Trust me. Let me do this here. You know.
Hey.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell you right now. Yeah, you ain't the only one he's saying that to.
Okay.
Oh, because if somebody go along with the flirting, guess what? Well, I got to keep this a secret, too, so we can keep our jobs. Ain't no telling how many careers he's saving at that school.
Right.
That boy right there just over there just saving careers. Congratulations, homie.
All right. Chanel in Philly says, my husband's cousin spent the weekend at our house while I visited my mother in Atlanta last week. The cousin called and said his girl left her watch and she wants to come get it. I didn't know about the woman, and my husband said his cousin must have snuck her in. Should I trust him or question this woman?
What? You got to get a lady a watch. That's all. She been in your house. You already know that. What you going to question her? You going to question her? Was she in the house? She left the watch there. She been there. What? Question who?
The woman. You know, she wants to question the woman about being in her house.
Well, okay, so let me ask you something. So she got to come by to get the watch because the cousin is gone now. So ain't nobody there but her and her husband. Okay, well, you can question her if you want to, but are you going to give her the watch? If you got the watch in your house, she been there. What's the questions for?
Yeah.
You don't know this woman. They didn't introduce you before they bought her. Damn, now what you want to do? Just get a lady her watch.
Yeah.
And then tell your husband, tell his cousin, can't have people in your house. That's all. Don't get in this woman's face. You don't know who she is.
Ooh, that's the truth.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
About this watch.
You gonna find out today.
Baby, I ain't come over here for all that. I just came to get my watch. I didn't know this was your house.
Right.
He didn't tell me this was your house.
She really should be mad at the cousin-in-law.
Really?
All right, Jenny in Encino writes, my husband and I have turned into roly-polies in the past 2 years, so we're trying to lose weight. I need help with working out, so I hired a trainer. My husband fired the trainer. He is mad because a man is fine. He's a trainer. Should I rehire him?
Girl, your husband will fire this man because he not finna have pool boy standing up in here looking like all this here next to him. His fat ass over there ain't in shape. You in here, and he is fine. That's why you really hired him. Because he fine. Now he in here guiding you. I can't get my leg right there. Can you push it? Now your husband went in there and saw Hercules and went, now he got to get the hell up out of here.
Yeah, that's what happened.
Just like she would have done if her husband hired a real fine female trainer. Same thing. Yeah.
You can't rehire this man. I'm just telling you that right now. All the trainers is going to be in shape if they real trainers.
Right. Well, hire a female trainer. Yeah.
That's all you need to do.
She gonna get mad.
She's gonna be mad.
You ever had a female trainer, dog?
Yeah.
How'd that work out?
I was back in Chicago.
Why are you talking like that?
Why are you talking like that?
Man,
you got muffled for a second.
Yeah, what happened?
I slept with her. That's all. That's what happened.
You just put her business out there.
I'm sorry.
You didn't hear it, Carla? What? He was talking kind of low.
I mean, you know.
So this proves.
Yeah, that's why
she can't have this
point in CLO.
I'm just telling you.
Yeah.
Shirley said, "Have you ever had a female trainer?" I said, "Yeah, when I lived in Chicago."
Yeah.
She said, "What happened?" What the hell you think happened?
So this was way back, Chicago.
Way back. Oh, yeah, in the 90s.
Yeah, you need to put that year on.
Let me ask you something. Were you in shape?
Hell no, I wasn't in shape.
That's why he kept the trainer.
Hell no, I wasn't in shape.
Yeah. I see the game. I got you. That's good.
She was a trainer and had a beauty title.
Oh.
Okay, now you're giving them too much.
Yeah, don't say too much.
Well, you know, ain't nobody going to be able to do this math, so.
Yeah.
Oh, trust and believe.
Yeah.
Trust and believe. Because one of the things I just said is a lie, so you trust and believe.
Oh, okay.
Well, Steve Harvey, y'all got to be killed. Why would I divulge truth?
Okay.
And clearly a lie would fit perfectly right here.
Yeah. Your wheelhouse. All right, last one. This is from Dornice in Hartford. Said, I've been dating a married man for 14 years. 14 years. And he just retired and said we could spend more time together. But he doesn't call or stop by as much now. He just told me that he's going on a cruise with his wife. Is this the end of us?
14 years.
14 years, a married man.
I mean, is this the end of y'all? What was there a beginning?
Wow.
What y'all have? Now, he's retired. See, it's less time now because he can't say I'm at work.
Right.
I work late. I'm going in early.
Right.
I'm going down there Saturday, put some hours in the office. He can't use that. So now, quite naturally, y'all tying together, and now they going on a cruise together. What they supposed to do?
But he told her they could spend more time together, you know.
Yeah, he thought that too. He didn't know. See, he's never been retired before. He really thought they could spend more time together. He probably loved this woman.
After 14 years, yeah.
Probably loved this woman. But, you know, he going to the house, though.
Wow. Yeah.
Well, you can't give him a lie to get out the house, Steve, so he can go see her?
Oh, no, he done all that. 14 years, you know how many lies he done used?
He out.
He is a liar. In 14 years, I ain't got to give him no lie. It just didn't last 14 years. Yeah. This boy can lie. He pretty good.
All right, thank you.
Might be better than me.
Uh-oh. Thank you, CLO. Coming up at the top of the hour, J. Anthony Brown will be our special guest right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Between April 1971 and September 1972, 6 young black girls were snatched off the streets in Washington, D.C. It took 4 murders before the police finally realized that one person was responsible.
I will admit the others when you catch me, if you can. Signed, Freeway Phantom.
This child was laying on the side of the road. It appeared that she was probably either dragged out of the car or thrown out of the car.
The person said, I murdered your daughter.
The killer believed that he may have been seen by the mother.
Did my mother see me?
That guy he's out of sync with even the worst people.
I thought that they would catch him. I thought it was just a matter of time.
Is it possible that the killer is still alive?
Listen to Freeway Phantom on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
What if I told you there was way more to the story behind game-changing events? Welcome to my new podcast, That Moment with Damon John. Every Tuesday, we will jump into the personal stories of some of the most influential people on the planet, from business moguls.
At this point, I'm a young chef. I talked to chef. He said, listen to me now. As a black kid, you can work in a restaurant because people like me allow you to work in a restaurant.
celebrities to athletes and artists.
You gotta have a little gangsters to survive in this business because they will also challenge anything they think won't fight back.
Greatness starts with a single step. So, whether you're an entrepreneur, an artist, or just someone seeking inspiration, join me every Tuesday for That Moment with Damon John on the Black Effect Podcast Network, the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you go to get your podcasts.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Steve Harvey Morning Show. It gives me great honor to introduce this fool. You know what? He needs no introduction, but he ain't been here in so damn long. We wrote one. Well, I didn't write it, so here it is. You've seen him on anything that's old. This man's career spans decades. I owe him as one of my mentors and teachers of the comedy business. I would not be where I am had he not taught me some very, very valuable lessons early on in my career. I owe him a debt of gratitude for that. You've seen him on everything, and I mean, damn it, everything. He is most famous of his legendary roles on the radio, Bitterman, Evil BB, short for Black, so-and-so.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, formerly of the Steve Harvey Morning Show, but still currently wanting back in. Currently one of the stars of the hit show Assisted Living. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, I call him HD Brown. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for J. Anthony Brown.
Hey,
What's
up, Jay?
What's up, everybody?
What's up,
Morning, y'all. Oh, my God. How's everybody doing?
Doing good, man.
Good.
First off, I got to talk to the boss. How you doing, boss? Question is, do you have to slow walk every time you put on something new? Because I'm watching you slow walk every damn way. And in my opinion, you're going to miss where you're going. It's going to be over with by the time you get there. They're going to be heading back. You're going to slow walk past the people who wasn't on you. That's my first question. My second question.
You watching you on Instagram.
My second question is, Junior, you got married. I tried to talk him out of the Steve, but he wouldn't listen. Whole thing, so hey, I'm here to do what I can do, to stop these marriages. Nobody.
Jay called me, man, when I got out the hospital early this year, and Jay said, "You all right? You good? You come get you?" I said, "What's going on?" You know about that marriage taking effect, ain't it?
Jay, all I'm saying, he was well until he got married, and then boom, look what happened.
Oh man.
Jay, look, man,
yes,
you've been hanging out, man. I've been watching you on Instagram. But boy, the show is back.
Yes, sir.
The show is back. It's called Assisted Living.
I want to congratulate Tommy. You did 100 episodes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Tommy.
Yeah, that's big.
We do 100 in a weekend. That's nothing.
Tyler Perry gets it in, baby.
I'm impressed, but that's really, that's. Come on.
Ain't really nothing.
Nah, Mr. Perry. We do 75 before lunch, and then when we come back, we knock out the other 25, and then we good. Hey.
Oh, he's stupid.
Jay, Tyler do be working everybody. He gets all. He got a hell of a system, man. Tyler Perry's system. They talked about it when he first came out. That'll never work. That guy proved them all wrong, man. All wrong. The way he does it, man. He has taken the process, man, and made it fit in.
He changed Hollywood. Yes, sir.
And he making more money than all of them. That's what they really make. And they ain't getting none of it.
No.
All still good. So, Jay, tell us a little bit about assisted living this year, man. What's going on?
Season 5, Vinny, Uncle, well, I've been called Uncle, Grandpa, Old Fool. Uncle Vinny will be back season 5. Mr. Brown, first of all, I don't know who lays his stuff out. I don't know who coordinates his get up. I have no idea where it comes from. I'm sure there's no rhythm to it. There's no this goes with that. And in other words, that's something you don't hear when they put Mr. Brown clothes together. Like, this goes with that. They're really striking out to go with this. Don't go with that. Yeah. And that's what he's gonna wear. So we got new characters in the house, so you got to watch them. A white lady showed up, and that was great. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It worked out for a while. I tried to talk to her, but she wasn't having it. So,
Jay.
Jay.
I tried to holler at her, but hey.
Jay, you trying to holler at her?
You can't get all the white women, but
didn't work.
Hey, so we come back with season 5, man, and it's just so much fun, with the crew and everybody doing the show. New writers and Mr. Perry will probably direct some episodes, and it's just fun, because like I said, we've done sitcoms the old way, and to do it the new way, you get used to it, right, Steve? You're absolutely right. It's just a system you have to get used to. Yeah.
Hey, man, I don't want to, could I come on as Roscoe Wallace? One of your old friends.
I would definitely talk to Mr. Perry about that. I'm sure he would love. Yeah, he would love for me.
Yeah, boy, I don't love it. He got love it. I love it. With you, Jay.
How you doing, man?
Hey, love it, baby. I'm sure, man. That's a great idea. I'll come on with Sissy Living, and it won't need no sissy. Hey, y'all, we'll be right back with more from J. Anthony Brown right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Hey, y'all, we back, and our special guest this morning is our old running mate. Had a teammate on the show. We was running up the flow. It was Showtime. It was all of us on the show together. It was reminiscent of the Lakers Showtime. It was just star-studded. And he's back today. We had to let him go because he didn't want to come to work no more.
Boy.
No, we didn't. He didn't want to come to work no more, so we had to let him go. He asked to go. We didn't fire him.
You know one thing about me, I will quit a job. That's the show. You ain't got
in a heartbeat. I got a phone call 2 hours before a show one night. Steve, have you seen Jay? I can run him down for you because he going to answer my call. So I called his house. Wasn't no cell phones back then. I called his house, left a message. He called me right back. Hey, bro. I said, what's going on, Jay? I said, hey, man, you're supposed to be in San Francisco. Where you at? I'm in Atlanta, man. I said, oh, the show is in 2 hours. The hell you mean in Atlanta? Yeah, I'm making some pants. I said, what? Yeah, I ain't going, man.
I just have to say this, Steve. I'm a happier man for the no that I've said. I really am. Sometimes I just don't need the pressure. I don't, like if I wake up, like, I almost didn't call here. I really didn't. I was close to not calling here today. But hey, y'all, I love y'all, and call in, man. Go ahead and call. So here I am.
Jay, what you say? You better for the way you've lived your life. You've reduced the stress level.
I've turned down stuff that has made me so damn happy. Oh my goodness! Because if you say yes to things, you got to keep that up. You got to. There's pressure with yes.
Jay, let me ask you a question, man.
Yeah.
What's the longest you stayed married?
5 years. 5 years, 4 years too long. So, in all sincerity, I've had beautiful, lovely, smart, intelligent wives. The problem is they want to be at the house every day. Who wants that?
They live there.
All right.
Hey, y'all, listen. The show is Assisted Living. Tell us where we can catch it, Jay.
You can catch it on BET, Tyler Perry Stereo. He owns it, and trust me, I'm getting ready to record my first comedy special at the City Winery in Atlanta. Netflix, I'd like to get some of that Monique money. I will not turn it down, okay? I won't act crazy. You know, I'm not afraid of Monique. I will beat Monique's husband's ass, okay? I will.
J. Anthony Brown, everybody.
Later, y'all. Watch
We love you, Jay.
I'm on the way, baby.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Roscoe is in the building.
I was on the Zoom looking like I fold, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Got that tricky. Hey, what's going on, everybody? What's up, Shirley?
Hey, Roscoe. Welcome
Hey, go
back.
Carly, what's happening?
Hey, Roscoe, what's up? What's up?
Hey, Miss what's happening? What's up, little girl? Junior.
My man, Roscoe, my hero, boy.
My dog, Tommy Tom, what's going on with you, baby?
Roscoe, you the man, baby.
Oh,
you the man.
baby, stay free, baby. Stay free. Stay free, baby. Stay free.
All right. Well,
He didn't get that. Lord, cancer free. That's what I was talking about. Congratulations, baby. Heard the news. I wrote a song about it. I want to be free. Yes, I do.
That was on my list, Roscoe.
Well, go ahead. What you want?
Cleveland Cavaliers won. Let's go to Ohio. Start off with music from Ohio. Ohio player. I want to be free. Shoot. One day, child, I won't have to listen to your lies. On that day, I'll be able to make up my own mind. Yes, I will. And one day, everything gonna be all right with me after a while. I say the Lord done gave me the strength now. No, not the background.
I wanna be free. Yes, I do.
Come on, Roscoe.
Oh, yeah. I wanna be free. Hey, yeah, that was jam right there. I was Sugarfoot when we wrote that.
What?
You were with him?
Wrote it 4:30 in the morning. Came in looking for this girl. The girl wasn't nowhere to be found. Sugarfoot called me and said, Rocco, I can't find her. I said, man, when you look at here, you probably need to get free there. He said, I'll be there.
And the hit was born. Oh,
and the hit was born, baby. I was right there. Whatever you want to know, baby.
Brandy, OJ's. Switch it up a little bit.
Sitting by the open fireplace in my favorite dungaree on the few bars of a melody, and it sounded sweet to me.
Come on, Rob.
Then I got up, take a look around, but my feet got in the way. Stumbled to the floor, she was right in the door. I could see her face. How could it be? Come on.
Come on, he tell him
She ran away from me. My best friend gone. Now I'm so all alone. I'd rather miss you, Brandy. Boy, that song about a dog. Y'all ain't know that.
Not at the time.
That song about a dog. It took me a long time. See, I tried to trigger when I wrote that. I tried to trigger. I had a whole time. I had to make a thing about a little girl named Brandy. About a dog. I wrote it for white folks. Black folks ain't writing no song about the damn dog. Y'all wrote a song for white folks. I wrote it for Kenny Rogers. Damn Eddie heard it. Turned it into a major hit.
You wrote Brandy for Kitty.
I wrote Brandy for Kitty. That was white folks song. I wrote dog. Ain't a black person ever wrote a song about no damn dog. You can go down through the whole music archives. Old, yellow, all that was about white people.
Oh, man. Oh, my gosh.
Black people don't write songs about no damn pets. And the OJs didn't tell nobody it was for a dog because they just knew everybody the black people thinking about a girl named Brandy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, man. All right, you want to take us out?
Take us out. What you want to take it out with?
Oh, we only got 10 seconds.
Jazz.
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 Phone call coming up next.
Let me make love to you, darling.
Yes.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at about 4 minutes after the hour, it's my strawberry letter for today, and the subject is my ex's new wife needs advice.
Oh, really?
We'll get into that, find out what that's all about in just a few, because right now the nephew is here with today's prank phone call. Nephew.
This right here is Gems, Gems, that's God's Eyes Ministry. Cat dog, if you would. Hello, I'm trying to reach Clarence.
Yeah, this Clarence.
How you doing, Clarence? This is Thaddeus, man. I'm over at the church, man, Mount Baptist Church, where you're a member of, right?
Oh yeah, hey, what's up, man?
Okay, hey, I'm with the Gems, man, and you actually came to this past service, correct?
You with the who?
Gems, the Gems. That's God's Eyes Missionary. And basically what we do is we watch what's going on, you know, in the church, who's coming, who hasn't come. And, you know, I don't mean any harm, but this, if my records indicate me right, through, my God's Eyes Ministry, the Gems, looking at my books, it looks like this is your first time at the church this year, correct?
Yeah. Well, I mean, what can I do for you?
Okay. Now, when Pastor asked for all the visitors to stand, you actually did not stand, correct?
No, I'm a member.
Because you're a member. There we go. Now, you still work for, you work for them?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, what we've done is we've averaged it out that you...
Wait, what is this? I mean, what is this about?
Okay, I'm on my way to it. So you probably, are you, averaging about, what, between $40,000 and $50,000 on a yearly basis over there with...
I mean, yeah, something like that, but yeah, go ahead. What's the problem now?
See, what we're looking at, since you are a member, because see, you did not stand when he said all members, and see, you did not stand up, which you right there are making you're clarifying that you are a member, and you're making about, we're going to roughly say about $45,000 a year, which means 10% is $4,500. Now, we looked at the books and noticed that you put in $50 in the church on this past Easter on Sunday. Now, if you put $50 in, you're nowhere close. See, when you gonna start cutting into this $4,500 that you ought to be paying your tithes?
Wait, what's your name?
Like I said, sir, my name is Thaddeus. Will a man rob God? Yet ye have robbed me where in tithe and in offering. See, you are.
Wait a minute. Hold on a second. You got all this stuff going on in the church. You got hungry people. You got people that need salvation and whatever. But you calling me about some money that I haven't given to the church.
Well, see,
and that's what your ministry does. Y'all spend all morning calling people.
My job, sir, as a Gem, God's Eyes Ministry, my job is to keep an eye on what's going on at the church. Now, when are you going to start cutting into your tithe? You $4,500 that this is why we can't get the extra wing that pastor wants to put on, because people like you. This is why.
You know what? Man, you about to hold on a second. First of all, let me explain something to you, brother. Thaddeus, or whatever the ministry you are with.
Thaddeus?
Okay, that's fine. Listen, hey, I don't even have to explain this to you, but let me explain something to you. All right? This is a one-job household. This is all we do. This is a one-job household. My wife don't work, but my wife comes to church every Sunday, and she pays the tithes. Now, have you checked, as a gym ministry, have y'all looked at her tithes?
Her tithes ain't got nothing to do with you. You understand? You have to pay your tithes. Will a man rob God, yet ye have robbed? You are robbing the Lord, Brother Clarence.
You know what, man? And you wonder why people don't come to church all the time. How you gonna tell me that I could be giving my tithe somewhere else?
I am the secretary. I am the gym's secretary, God's Eyes Ministry, and my eyes have shown me that you've only given $50. You're making $45,000. You are 40.
Some dude from the church.
What's his dude name?
I don't know. That is something. I'll tell you that. Have you been paying tithes?
Yes, I have, but that's not none of their business.
I know.
What does it have to do with him calling people and asking them if they're paying or not?
I got this. Let me handle it.
Are you sure you?
Yeah. I got it. No, I got it. I know.
Who was that, sir?
That's my wife has been paying. That's my wife been paying our tithes. That's right.
Oh, okay.
2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
I don't have nothing in my books that say y'all paid $300.
No, we paid. If she said we paid $300, we paid $300.
Okay, let me ask you this. When are you going to start cutting into this 45? Will a man rob God? Yet ye have robbed me. That is what you are doing, sir.
Well, you know what? You robbing me right now. You robbing me right now of my time where I could go out. I got to be at work. I can't even go get dressed right now because I'm on the phone with you. I have to be at work in half an hour. You robbing me right now of my time.
Let me ask you something. Can you bring your tax return into so I can take a look at it?
My tax return? I tell you what. I bring my tax return if everybody else bring their tax return. If you bring your tax return and Pastor bring his tax return, then I'll bring my tax return. We can have a tax return party.
When will your tax return? When can you fax it to me?
Are you serious? Are you serious?
If it's not too much to ask for. Listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. The next time you do come to church, we're gonna pat you down because we're gonna have to figure out.
Oh, hold on. You gonna pat me down the next time I come to church?
And then lay hands on you.
Okay, let me ask you this: are you on salary at the church?
Yeah, but what does that have to do with anything?
I need to know what you tied.
Look, it ain't got nothing. When you gonna bring your $4,500 down so we can add it so we can get the wing put on? I'm part of the gyms. You bring your money down here, Clarence.
Listen here, dog. Let me tell you something. I don't know who you are. I don't know what this ministry is.
I'm with the gyms. When can we expect?
Listen, man, I don't give a. You know what? Let me tell you. I don't care anything about your gym ministry. I don't care about you, man. I don't care about any of that.
When you gonna pay this 10%, man?
Let me tell you something, dog. Just for real. Don't call my house no more with this stuff. Because you about to make a brother go off. I mean, seriously. In this economy, you talking to me about me tithing $50. I'm trying to put a daughter through college. I'm trying to send a son through private school, and I can't get that done. I'm trying to keep the lights on over here, dog.
What do that have to do with the church?
I already told you. I'm getting ready to hang up, and if you want to meet me and whatever you're gonna do and whatever, then that's fine. So
I need to tell you something else about your job,
man,
too.
You ain't gonna tell me nothing about my job. You don't have to tell me my job.
I need to tell you something about your job.
Dude, I'm finna hang up this phone.
Is there a man named Chapman at your job?
Yeah, I know. Yes, Chapman at my job.
Okay.
Yeah, and he been there too.
No, wait a minute. Chapman is the one that got me to call you. This is Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show, baby. You just got pranked.
Man. Look, man, don't do me like that. I mean, man, you got me feeling guilty. I mean, I'm all in. Oh man.
With the gym ministry.
Yeah, but somebody's getting ready to get beat up at the today. Somebody getting ready to get it.
Yeah, man. Hey, I got one more thing to ask you, man. What is the baddest, and I'm talking about the baddest radio show in the land?
Obviously, it's the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
I don't need no praise today. Nephew Tommy and Friends. What? All right. Laugh Out Loud comedy show, April 29th, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. That's Ray, Craig McLaren, Lou Nell, and hosted by yours truly at the Keswick, April 29th. Tickets are on sale right now, and it's sponsored by Pickens Funeral Home. Pickens Funeral Home. That's a good sponsorship to have. All right. There's a great funeral home there in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Pickens Funeral Home. Thank you so kindly. Mm-hmm.
Comedy show sponsored by a funeral home.
Yeah, because we be killing them, dog. We be killing them, Steve. We be killing.
Coming up next, Strawberry Letter. My ex's new wife needs advice is the subject. We'll get into that right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Between April 1971 and September 1972, 6 young black girls were snatched off the streets in Washington, D.C. It took 4 murders before the police finally realized that one person was responsible.
I will admit the others when you catch me, if you can. Signed, Freeway Phantom.
This child was laying on the side of the road. It appeared that she was probably either dragged out of the car or thrown out of the car.
The person said, I murdered your daughter.
The killer believed that he may have been seen by the mother.
Did my mother see me?
That guy he's out of sync with even the worst people.
I thought that they would catch him. I thought it was just a matter of time.
Is it possible that the killer is still alive?
Listen to Freeway Phantom on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
What if I told you there was way more to the story behind game-changing events? Welcome to my new podcast, That Moment with Damon John. Every Tuesday, we will jump into the personal stories of some of the most influential people on the planet, from business moguls.
At this point, I'm a young chef. I talked to chef. He said, listen to me now. As a black kid, you can work in a restaurant because people like me allow you to work in a restaurant.
Celebrities to athletes and artists.
You gotta have a little gangsters to survive in this business because they will also challenge anything they think won't fight back.
Greatness starts with a single step. So, whether you're an entrepreneur, an artist, or just someone seeking inspiration, join me every Tuesday for That Moment with Damon John on the Black Effect Podcast Network, the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you go to get your podcasts.
It is time now for today's Strawberry Letter. And if you need advice on relationships, work, sex, parenting, and more, please submit your strawberry letter to steveharveyfm.com and click Submit Strawberry Letter. We could be reading your letter live on the air, just like we're going to read this one right here today. And you never know, it could be yours.
It could be. Buckle up and hold on tight. We got it for you. Here it is. Strawberry Letter.
Thank you, nephew. Subject, my ex's new wife needs advice. Dear Steve and Shirley, I'm a 46-year-old divorced mother of 2, and I had a great co-parenting relationship with my ex-husband. I was friendly with his new wife, and my children liked her, but my 16-year-old thinks her stepmom has low self-esteem. It tickled me to my core that a child piqued this behavior. My ex-husband is very established, and he likes things a certain way, down to his sexual experiences. That can be intimidating for any woman, but he was my equal, and in fact, by the time we got divorced, I brought home more of the bacon than he did. I found out he cheated on me, and I was fine with leaving because our marriage had run its course. I was ready to go. He married the woman he was cheating with, so she entered the marriage with heavy guilt. She called and we had a face-to-face meeting, and I told her I forgive her, and I told her to live her life. That was almost 2 years ago. The other day, I got another call from her, and she left a message asking for advice. I called her and we talked for an hour. She said my ex told her that I was the ultimate lover and that I did everything everything around the house just the way he likes it. He suggested that she call me and maybe come by my house to see how I keep things in order here. I told her that would never happen, and I advised her to stand up to my ex and stop letting him compare her to me. This woman asked me about detailed sexual positions that my ex and I used to do, and I had to remind her that she took him from me by having an affair, so she should do whatever she did back then. Now, she's all upset and told my ex that I'm bitter. He's on board with her BS. I cannot block them because of the children. How should I deal with them? Well, first of all, I gotta say, I love you. I really do. You are one heck of a woman. I don't know any woman who would be as nice and accommodating to the other woman, to the woman who stole her husband. It says you're mature, you've got class, you've gotten over the pain that the affair must have caused. It says that you're a grown woman. Even though you said the marriage had run its course and you were ready to go, that was the last straw that ended it. The former side chick and now wife has a lot of nerve calling you. I thought your response to her to do what she did back then when she asked you about how to please her husband was brilliant. I told you, I really like you. You could have laughed at her. You could have cussed her out, all kinds of things, but you kept it really cute, and I like that. She was stupid to even ask you, and really dumb to think that you would tell her. She took your husband, and now she wants to know from you how to keep him? I think this has to be a first, huh, Stephen? Strawberry letter history. You've dealt with this whole situation like a queen. That's all I can say to you. Enough is enough, though. And how do you deal with this, you ask? You have to stop taking her phone calls. You have to tell your husband to stop encouraging her to call you. And only deal with him when it comes to the kids. Don't deal with them when it comes to their marriage. They're treating you like their marriage counselor or something. You got to shut them down right now. Steve?
Yeah, great answer, Shirley. In the words of our forever First Lady, Michelle Obama, when they go low, we go high. I've always admired that about First Lady Obama. I really did. I don't really live my life like that all the time. I do sometimes. But in this case right here, you've already taken the high road. I think it's time to dip right on down there on that road she on. So here go my answer to the letter. You're a divorced mother, 46-year-old. You had a great co-parenting relationship with your ex. And you was friendly with his new wife, and your children liked her. But then your 60-year-old found out and made the announcement that you think the stepmama got low self-esteem. Kind of tickled you to the core that a child had peeped this behavior. Now, your ex-husband is a really established man, right? And he likes things a certain way down to his sexual experiences. And then you said that can be intimidating for any woman. So I don't know what homeboy required that made this potentially intimidating. But then you said he met his match when he came to you. So what you want to do? Let's go. Lift your leg up. You lift your leg up. Bend back here. You bend back here. So now y'all was just in there doing aerobic gymnastic loving with a little bit of jiu-jitsu wrestling in it and Roman Greco. So now y'all was in there doing the damn most, just in there UFC cage fighting. And then you ended up by the end of the divorce, by the time y'all got ready to get you was bringing home more bacon than he did. Then you found out he cheated on you and you was fine with leaving because your marriage had run its course and you was ready to go. But he married the woman that he was cheating with. Then you say, so she entered the marriage with heavy guilt. She called you one day, y'all had a face-to-face meeting. You told her you forgive her, and I told her to live her life. She actually did you a favor at the time because he had run his course and he was a cheater. He likes things done all this stuff. Well, he had everything in you, but he wanted something else.
But then you got another call from her. She left a message. She was asking for some advice. Now, this is curious now. So after we come back, I will tell you what advice she wanted and what I think you should have done.
Yeah. Hang on. We'll have part 2 of Steve's response to today's Strawberry Letter. My ex's new wife needs advice, and we'll get into that at 23 minutes after the hour, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Steve, come on. Let's recap today's Strawberry Letter. My ex's new wife needs advice.
This lady had a marriage. Her ex-husband was rather demanding, order in the house, sexual experiences, and she was tired of him anyway. So the marriage had run its course. She found out he cheated on him, so she was ready for the marriage to end anyway. She was ready to go. But the woman he was cheating with, he ended up marrying her. Now, they have a relationship because the woman felt guilty, called her one time to apologize, I guess, or something like that. And then she said she forgave the lady and told her, go and live your life. Now, recently she got a call and left a message asking for some advice, the new wife. I called her and we talked for an hour. She said my ex-husband told her that I was the ultimate lover and I did everything around the house just the way he liked it. And what you should have did at that point was saying, yes, I was. I did. And what damn business is it of yours? Now, I know he told you that, but what do you want? He suggested that she call me and maybe come by my house and see how I keep things in order here.
What?
Crazy.
I would have said, come on. But that's all I would have said, 2 words, come on. Now, if you can't tell in the tone of my voice that this probably ain't going to be a safe visit, you probably don't want to without a shit. And he told me to come over your house, see how things are. Come on. Come on. Come on. That's all I'm going to keep saying, just come on. And then if she still act like she coming, then I'm going to have to add something. Bring your ass over here. See.
Hello.
Because, see, I don't know where all this goodness coming from you, lady. Like Shirley said, she loved you because you special lady, but I wouldn't do it. So, but she said she wanted to come over and see how things were. And then you told her that that'll never happen. You're not coming over here to see how I do nothing in my house. And then she told her, you ought to stand up to your ex and stop letting him compare you to me. This woman asked me about detailed sexual positions that my husband and I used to do, and I had to remind her she took him from me by having an affair, so maybe y'all just do what you did back then. You know, whatever you did, all them tricks you was doing back then, you need to bring them back up. You need to come up with these new tricks. But what I'd have did was I'd have told her what he liked. Since she need advice, I'd have gave her information like, when he's looking in the refrigerator, he loves it when you bust him upside the back of his head with a broom. He loves that. Then turn him around and kiss him real hard. Girl, you sure about that? Girl, that used to drive him crazy. The next time you see him in that refrigerator, you bust him upside his head with a broom and then snatch him around real quick and start kissing him. And girl, and watch what happens. Are you sure? Girl, didn't he tell you to call me? I have her doing all kinds of stuff. Girl, you know what he really loved?
What?
He really loved, like, if he laying in the bed, for you to take a little bit of lighter fluid, just a little bit, just on the corner of the mattress, and just set the corner of the mattress on fire, just a little bit, then put it out right quick.
What?
Girl, that makes him so hot. Ooh, girl. I'm going to have her in here just doing all kinds of, house ain't going to be worth a damn. So now, you told her, you know, don't just go on and do what you do when you took him from me. She all upset and told your ex, I'm bitter. Now, he's on board with her BS. I cannot block them because of the children. How should I deal with them? You don't have to deal with them. You ain't got to take her calls. You free now. You ain't got to listen to nothing he say. We talking about these kids. I don't give a damn what you and that heifer do. Because you're going to end up cheating on her just like you did me.
Because if you think I was everything and you telling her she ain't everything, then your next move is to go try to find yourself something else. So I already know what's going to happen right here. I ain't in your business. You didn't want me, and now you don't want her. You going to run out of women in a minute, homie, because you ain't all that. So I wouldn't worry about nothing. You ain't got to deal with none of this. What you care about how she feel about you? She got what you didn't want no way. So now let her live over there with her miserable ass life trying to be you, and let him regret letting you go to get her, because that's what's really done happened. Homeboy want her to be like you because he realized now you was a better choice.
Yep.
But so now see what we gonna do. Leave both of them over there in their misery. You ain't got to discuss nothing but them kids. Excuse me. Let me talk to the babies. Excuse me. They not coming over there this weekend. Excuse me. The kids need some shoes. That's all you got to do.
Right.
That's all you got to do. You got custody of the kids. I don't want you to use them as pawns. That's not what I'm saying. But just deal with the kids. You ain't got to hear none of this foolish. How do you handle them? You ain't got to block them. He on board with that BS. Remind him of what he did. See, men don't like to be reminded. Just remind him. Hold, excuse me. You can be on board with that heifer all you want. That's the one you picked, you slept with, and you married her. Yeah. Now live with her. Don't ask me nothing else about this dusty heifer.
Leave us your comments on today's Strawberry Letter on Instagram at Steve Harvey FM, and check out the Strawberry Letter podcast on demand. Now, coming up next, it is Junior and Sports Talk right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is time now for Junior and Sports Talk. What you got, Junior?
NBA playoff basketball, boys. Getting heated around here now, man. Did you see this, Dylan Brooks trash talking LeBron James after the win the other night?
I just saw it on Sports Center.
Oh, my gosh, boy, this man says, I poke bears, I don't respect them until they drop 40. Talking about LeBron James. He said he's old.
Wow.
Said he's old. Now, you know a little bit about trash talking. Was this pretty high-level trash talking here? This is poking bears, and I don't respect them.
Well, you know, this young boy will never, ever accomplish what LeBron has accomplished.
Okay.
Secondly, this young boy out of Memphis can't even play basketball like LeBron right now.
And they're in the same league.
You ask anybody on earth, would you rather have Dylan Brooks or LeBron James, and watch what happens?
Yeah. That's all we got to do. Just take a poll.
I don't even know. Some of these young guys, man, they so arrogant.
Yeah. No, it was arrogant. It was meant to be. You know, trying to hype it serious. But that's, LeBron
But
James.
I don't think, and see, the last time I heard somebody, they talked about Kareem Abdul-Jabbar one day when he was playing the Celtics, and he wasn't getting back on D, and he looked a little tired that game. He said, I just think he's old. He just doesn't have it anymore. They talked about him like a dog. The next game, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar whoa they ass out.
But LeBron ain't even saying nothing. So LeBron handling like, man, hey man, he ain't knowing all that, man. But let's get to it tonight, man. Here it is, man. Cavaliers and the Knicks.
I sent Stephen A. Smith a text.
What did you
say? The Cavs whoop they ass.
Yeah.
One game does not make a series. They will fall Friday night. Well, whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
You better hope they do.
This is how you trash talk, huh?
Boy, don't let me get up. You finna find out something, little Mr. Stephen A. Smith.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Yeah, I'm finna be in your back.
Yeah, but we got Celtics Hawks game tonight. Boston leads the series 2-0. I think that'd be 3-0. Then we got the Nuggets and the Timberwolves. The Nuggets leading that series 2-0. On Saturday, you got the 76ers and Nets. The Nuggets
leading the Timberwolves 2-0.
Yeah, they're leading the Timberwolves 2-0.
I'm sorry. I'll try to act concerned.
About this series.
Yeah. 76ers and Nets on Saturday, Suns, Clippers, Bucks, Heat, and you got the Grizzlies and Lakers on Saturday. So
the Bucks tied it up too.
Yeah, they did, man. So here we go.
Without the Greek.
Without the Greek freak.
All right, Junior. Thank you. Coming up at the top of the hour, Steve's had a busy week in L.A. We're going to talk about it, find out what he's been up to right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Between April 1971 and September 1972, 6 young black girls were snatched off the streets in Washington, D.C. It took 4 murders before the police finally realized that one person was responsible.
I will admit the others when you catch me if you can. Signed, Freeway Phantom.
This child was laying on the side of the road. It appeared that she was probably either dragged out of the car or thrown out of the car.
The person said, I murdered your daughter.
The killer believed that he may have been seen by the mother.
Did my mother see me?
That guy he's out of sync with even the worst people.
I thought that they would catch him. I thought it was just a matter of time.
Is it possible that the killer is still alive?
Listen to Freeway Phantom on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
What if I told you there was way more to the story behind game-changing events? Welcome to my new podcast, That Moment with Damon John. Every Tuesday, we will jump into the personal stories of some of the most influential people on the planet, from business moguls.
At this point, I'm a young chef. I talked to chef. He said, listen to me now. As a black kid, you can work in a restaurant because people like me allow you to work in a restaurant.
Celebrities to athletes and artists.
You gotta have a little gangsters to survive in this business because they will also challenge anything they think won't fight back.
Greatness starts with a single step. So, whether you're an entrepreneur, an artist, or just someone seeking inspiration, join me every Tuesday for That Moment with Damon John on the Black Effect Podcast Network, the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you go to get your podcasts.
So, Steve, you've been in Los Angeles all week. You've been filming Celebrity Family Feud. You also did Club Shay Shay, the podcast with Shannon Sharpe. And yesterday, you were guest speaker at Martin Lawrence's ceremony when he received the Hollywood Star on the Walk of Fame. Yeah, you've been busy. Cedric the Entertainer, Tashina Arnold, Lynn Whitfield were all there. A bunch of celebrities were there. You've had a busy, busy week. Tell us first about Club Shay Shay. How'd that go?
My favorite podcast I've ever done. I don't do a lot of it anyway. But just to sit there with him, and I told him, I said, man, you know what I love about you? I've never disagreed with anything you've ever said in forms of a commentary. I just agree with everything he say and the way he say it. And I told him, I just love listening to you because it's like listening to myself. I like country-ass people that they done messed around and gave a microphone to. I told him we should all do a podcast together. Me, Shannon Sharpe, and Kendrick Perkins.
Yeah. I like Kendrick.
And call the podcast what they say.
Genius. I love it.
What they say?
What did he say? Did he like him?
That would be just full of old sayings and wisdom and
that's cool. That's all good. So what did Shannon ask?
So yeah.
I mean, everything, man. Everything. It was a very thorough interview, man. He did a lot of stuff, that nobody asked for and stuff like that. Just good. Y'all have to see it. Just go look at his podcast. What's it called?
Club Shay Shay.
Club Shay Shay?
Yeah, I just thought it was Shannon Sharpe. Club Shay Shay.
You said that a whole time.
You were on there and you didn't even know. Yeah.
You on Club Shay Shay.
No, I thought it was.
Well, we'll check it out for sure.
Yeah, sounds good. Okay. Sounds fun. And then, of course, Martin Lawrence gets his star finally on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
That was
so
crazy.
deserving. So deserving.
Should have been had this.
Yeah.
Man, seriously. Facts, Tommy.
Yeah.
Well
I mean,
deserved.
you know, it's like, wow, this dude is a legend, man.
Yes.
A legend, man. It was great. Good seeing my boy Said, always sitting up at the reception talking trash,
Y'all two together. Man.
Yeah.
laughing, you know, man. Just a great, all together, man. What an honor for Martin, too, because he deserves it, man.
He certainly does.
You know.
I'm a huge Martin Lawrence fan.
Oh,
Love
yeah.
Martin. Yeah.
Yeah, we
you
love
couldn't
the
have
show.
told me he didn't have a star.
I never knew that.
I would never think that.
I know.
Like
After
Tommy
Blue
said,
Streak? Oh, no, you ain't giving no star after
Not
Blue Streak.
That was a funny movie.
So, Steve, how did you get picked for that to speak at the?
I was in Abu Dhabi at this guy's house, and Martin was invited to it. Martin said, "Man," as soon as he walked in, he said, "Man, I'm glad you're here. Can I holler at you for a minute?" And pulled me to the side. He said, "Hey, man, I'm getting a star in April, man. I want you to present it to me." I said, "For sure." And it just so happens, man, that I was out in L.A. to shoot Family Feud, Celebrity Family Feud, and it just so happened that the day I could do it was the day he was getting it was one of my off days during the week, which was yesterday. So it worked out great, man. Just worked out just perfect timing.
Congratulations again.
My only regret is I wasn't there for Said's. That was my only regret, man, because I was out the country when Said got his. And that's my only regret, that I wasn't there for Said's. That's the only one I've ever. I've only been there 3 times. So
quickly, Steve, celebrities on Family Feud this season?
Just tune in for Stephen A. Smith when he don't get a damn answer.
Not the strikes.
That's all I want to say.
Trash talking right here.
Yeah.
Trash talking right.
Coming up at 20 minutes after the hour, we'll have more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Steve Harvey Nation, listen up, because I'm sure you can use an extra $1,000 this spring. That is why we've partnered with Olay Body Lotion this spring for your chance to win $1,000 this spring. That is why we've partnered with Olay Body Lotion this spring for your chance to win $1,000. That's right, I said $1,000. Olay Hyaluronic Body Lotion nourishes skin with all-day hydration. So transform your skin this spring with Olay Body Lotion. 95% of women had visibly smoother skin in just 7 days when used 2 times a day. Also, try Olay Hyaluronic Body Wash. And to enter and get rules, visit steveharvey.com and you might transform your spring with $1,000. That's a lot of money. $1,000.
That's right.
Yeah.
Big. I love it. SteveHarveyFM.com. There you go. $1,000. I like it.
That's a lot of money, Steve.
I could use that G.
For sure.
That's right.
So thank you. Yeah. To Oil of Olay. Oil of Olay does make your skin feel really soft, really nice and soft.
Yes.
Yep. So again, for rules and regulations and all of that, how to enter, visit steveharveyfm.com. You might transform your spring with $1,000. Yes.
I'm about to
I could use 1,000.
I know. We'll have more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show coming up at 33 minutes after the hour. We'll play a round of Would You Rather right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is time now for a round of Would You Rather. Would you rather never get a pedicure again, or would you rather never eat ice cream again?
Ooh, the cuticle on my big toe gonna be deep. I can't give up no ice cream.
I can't give up that bluebell. I can't give up that bluebell.
I gotta let that ice cream go.
Yeah, especially the women.
I can't have these things.
Bluebell,
never get cut again. What, boy?
Bluebell.
Boy.
We're talking about bluebell, though.
Yeah, I'm talking about being able to stick these feet down in these shoes some more. How long your toenails can get. I got a wife. It ain't no way in hell.
They got wives.
Love Blue Bear.
All right, would you rather fall asleep in a business meeting? Steve, you've done that. Or would you rather laugh out loud at church?
I don't laugh out loud at church. I laugh at church.
I've done both of them.
At the wrong time.
I done got my ass whooped laughing out loud at church, though.
Oh, it ain't no right time to laugh out loud at church.
No.
Funniest stuff I've ever seen been in church.
Hey. And you can't hold it. You cannot hold it.
I done fell asleep in business meeting, man. I'm talking about, man, whatever. I fell asleep. I don't care. Whatever. Your ass is boring. Has nothing to do with me being tired.
Yeah.
I've been tired and made it through a lot of meetings, depending on what you're talking about. But if your ass is boring, I'm out of here.
Yeah. Or if they dim the lights for graphs.
If they dim the light and show a graph, I'm gone. If you cut them lights back up, somebody gonna need to nudge me. There's no way in hell I can look at a graph.
Yeah.
Them little mountain peaks and valleys, no. With them numbers on it. Yeah. Why do I care? I don't even know what y'all doing. Any of y'all could have drew this anywhere. Y'all just don't mean nothing to me. That's how I used to make my mountains when I had an Etch-a-Sketch.
All right. Moving on to, would you rather let your wife keep your phone for one day, or would you rather call an ex just to say hello? Hello.
Oh, no, she keep my phone.
I'm finna call his ex.
No,
I'm calling his ex.
Yeah, she can't get in it.
I'm calling his ex. I'm cussing her out. I'm calling his ex.
You can't let your wife keep your phone for a day?
Keep my phone.
What does she need it for? What is that for? Why do y'all write these ignorant ass questions? Why?
Why you get mad?
What you got in your phone?
Why are you mad?
Why you mad though?
Oh, my cloud is cloudy. My cloud is cloudy.
I don't have my stuff in the cloud. I got my stuff in the earth.
All right, coming up.
You got a weather?
Buried.
Coming up at 49 minutes after. We'll close out the show with some closing remarks, and it's our last break of the day right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Between April 1971 and September 1972, 6 young black girls were snatched off the streets in Washington, D.C. It took 4 murders before the police finally realized that one person was responsible.
I will admit the others when you catch me, if you can. Signed, Freeway Phantom.
This child was laying on the side of the road. It appeared that she was probably either dragged out of the car or thrown out of the car.
The person said, I murdered your daughter.
The killer believed that he may have been seen by the mother.
Did my mother see me?
That guy he's out of sync with even the worst people.
I thought that they would catch him. I thought it was just a matter of time.
Is it possible that the killer is still alive?
Listen to Freeway Phantom on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Here we are, guys, our last break of the day. Before we get out of here, we had to say thank you to our good friend and family member, J. Anthony Brown, who stopped by to tell us about his show, Assisted Living. Assisted Living, right? Not what Roscoe called it earlier.
We love Jay.
Yes, we love Jay. We miss him, too.
That's my
Yep. Mm-hmm. So thank you for stopping by, Jay. Come back anytime. Tommy, tonight is part 2 of the reunion show in Miami. Woo!
Tell somebody. You better tell somebody.
Baby, I got to see what Morgan
was the
and
first
Tony.
half good?
Yes.
First half, boy.
Oh, man, Tommy.
I saw the clip where the dude left the little light-skinned chick and went over there. And
that was another season. That was Atlanta. That was the second season in Atlanta.
all behind.
Look at him trying to catch up.
But it's so good though. Any season you watch is good. You're right, Steve.
Good.
Any season,
Steve's talking about, I don't care.
Yeah, that's the one I saw. Hell.
Yeah.
It's still your show.
He sent me a clip and said, "You did good right here. You did."
Tommy, you are great on that show. You really are. It's tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern Time.
I like it when Tommy leaned back and crossed his little ass leg.
Yes. With them sneakers, he's so fly. Yes.
I said, I don't know who done put an apple box up under him so he don't have to touch this flow like this.
And Junior, we don't want to leave you out. You got to check out Junior's Living Your Life talk show.
Oh, man.
Yeah, check it out. Living Your Life.
And it's just not about being sick, y'all. So it's about living.
I
know you're thinking he about to call in and have a bunch of crisis people on there, but he actually has people on there that's alive and doing well.
Yeah, it's inspirational, man.
I can't stand this
That's
man.
it.
I can't.
I'm just trying to get more people to tune in because don't nobody want to tune in here a bunch of sick people talking.
No, ain't no sick
It just
people.
don't. There ain't no fun in that right there.
No, it's about living your life, man. That's what we talking about, man. Enjoying.
I'm living my best life. Yeah, we're going to have Lil Duval on there in a couple
He
of
gonna
weeks.
do the opening.
Yeah. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
While you playing, Junior, that's a good idea.
No, man, it's great. That's my dude, man. Yeah,
Duval bounced back from that accident.
He did,
didn't he?
man.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good, man.
Praise God. Mm-hmm.
That's what we did.
Man, if y'all don't stay off them damn jet skis and all these
ATVs and all
wild
that.
vacations y'all having, stay off.
We can't do excursions.
I go to the pool and lay down with a book. That's it.
Really?
What?
You don't do
Yes.
any excursions?
My son be wanting me to go hang gliding, zip lining, and I can't do it. I can't. I peed on 3 people last time we zip lined. We went across some. I did.
That's crazy. Excuse me, sorry.
Because when you start zip lining, you can't go back. You have to
No,
finish.
you cannot. No,
You cannot turn back. There's no turning back. And then the
You have to
trees get
finish the
taller and
course.
taller and taller. It's too scary.
You are.
Yeah, can't do that.
Yeah.
None of that.
But
you can't just be like, I changed my mind and you want
No, ain't no changing your mind. Once you get on that first zip, it's a wrap. You got.
I don't understand. I don't know why. Why would I do that?
Remember,
I got zip line in my ranch. I got a
What
zip
about
line in my
backyard?
ranch. I just had it all straightened out. Got the inspectors to come out, passed the inspection and everything. So the boys this year will be using the zip line.
Oh, that's good. That's gonna be
did
fun.
it once. Once was enough for
I
me.
never.
I
zip
did
line.
it once too. Remember the little girl that was behind me when we went to Cancun?
Come on, lady.
Did you cuss that little girl out?
That little girl was like, "Go, lady, go!"
What are you doing?
You're messing it up.
She was fearless. This little girl was 6 or 7.
Yes,
Every
she
time,
was.
lady, you're scared.
Every time you scared.
We would go to a different landing, and I was scared.
Yeah.
No.
But Junior, I do want to give you an opportunity to give everybody a chance to check out your podcast. What is it again?
It's Living Your Life. Just go to livingyourlife.online. Man, you can see it right there. Subscribe, man. Every week we're gonna have new guests, new everything, man. So it's really inspirational. I'm telling you, it really is, man. It's because I'm gonna do something to show people that this is what I do with my life. I don't let what happens to me affect how I'm gonna live. And that's what I do this for. So man, it's go to livingyourlife.online. You're gonna love it, man. Quake's interview was great. Kiki Shepard coming on, man. I'm getting the McCourty twins to come on. Man, we got all kinds of people coming. Oh, it's
Go
gonna be
ahead,
great.
boy.
Uncle Steve, you need to come on here. Tommy, what you doing?
No, I got to see how. I got to wait to see how it goes.
What you did? What?
I don't want to be on there, man, because somebody be on there the episode I'm on there and sick. I'm going to wait. I got to, I know you're going to run out of healthy ass people in a minute. I know you're going to have to do an episode on how to handle a crisis. I don't want to be on there same time with no victim on there, sitting on there trying to
You're
act
gonna
like
run
I'm
out of healthy people.
Oh, let's see. You already bringing in the Boobop twins. We don't even know who they are. So.
The who?
He said
What's the name of the twins, Junior?
The McCourty twins. The McCourty twins, they played in the NFL. They played for the Titans and for the New England Patriots, man. We talked to them.
Gotcha.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Yeah. Yeah, so, Uncle, they just...
You should get all of Nick Cannon's kids on there. You should get all of them on there.
Some of them can't even talk, Tommy.
We don't have enough cameras.
It's
a podcast. That would be a broadcast.
Man, they asked me, Shannon Sharp was messing with me yesterday about, he was asking me about my success. I said, no, I would have messed it up by the end, man. I said, I couldn't have been this successful this early. I wouldn't have knew how to handle it. He said, you'd have had some key. He said, man, you'd have been Nick Cannon. I said, no, I know my way to the drugstore. Boy, they tore that podcast room up.
Get you some birth control.
Yeah.
What is going on?
Okay.
Yeah, no. Yeah, you kept it 100. I gotta watch this podcast.
Yeah.
That man.
All right, Steve.
Hey, y'all have a great day. Talk to God today. He'd absolutely love to hear from you. Have a good one, y'all. Have a great weekend.
For all Steve Harvey contests, no purchase necessary, void where prohibited. Participants must be legal U.S. residents at least 18 years old unless otherwise stated. For complete contest rules, visit SteveHarveyFM.com.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Between April 1971 and September 1972, 6 young black girls were snatched off the streets in Washington, D.C.
This child was laying on the side of the road.
The person said, I murdered your daughter.
The killer believed that he may have been seen.
I will admit the others when you catch me if you can. Signed, Freeway Phantom.
Listen to Freeway Phantom on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
On Queen Charlotte, the official podcast, we're stepping behind the scenes and the drawing boards of this team to experience the life breathed into the Bridgerton prequel. Listen to the leaps executive producer and series director Tom Verica took to capture the feeling that puts that lump in your throat. And you've got to catch creator Shonda Rhimes. She's dropping gems, diamonds, and mics. You can listen to Queen Charlotte, the official podcast, every Thursday on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or anywhere you listen to your favorite shows.
What if I told you there was more to the story behind game-changing events? Get ready for my new podcast, That Moment with Damon John. Every Tuesday on the Black Effect Podcast Network, we'll jump into the personal stories of some of the most influential people on the planet, from business moguls and celebrities to athletes and artists. Join me every Tuesday for That Moment with Damon John on the Black Effect Podcast Network, the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you go to get your podcasts.
Hi, this is Chelsea Handler.
And I'm Catherine Law.
We are the hosts of the Dear Chelsea podcast, where we give advice to real-life people. Sometimes we have experts. Sometimes we have celebs on helping us.
Guests like Ross Matthews, Matthew McConaughey, Juliana Margulies, Gwyneth Paltrow, and so many more. We answer questions on anything from drugs to relationships. We've even broken people up.
Yes, I take a lot of credit for breaking people up. I am a relationship wrecker. And just motivation. Sometimes people just need a kick in the ass, and that's what I am. And we encourage people to live their lives truly, fully, and bravely. Listen to Dear Chelsea on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.